Well, we've got a hell of a lot of weight on here. It feels like a pretty tidy fish. I reckon we've got a ray on here. We have got hello folks, and a very warm welcome back to the channel. It's lovely to have you back. You join me once again back out on the shorefront. As you can see in the background, there's a few pebbles going and boulders going along behind me. I'm at the very popular and well-known mark on the Bristol Channel at Minehead, which is the white mark. So the plan of action for today is that I'm going to be fishing standard 2 rods, beach casters. I'm fishing with my old trusty and faithful drop down pulley rigs, and I have got a bucket load of crabs. I've got some frozen squid and also bluey, as well as sardines from Southwest Sea Baits. And I am going to be targeting hounds primarily on 1 rod with the crab baits, and of course the fish baits. I'm going to be hopefully trying to catch a few of the ray species. We know the area around here is dogfish central, so I've no doubt we're going to get inundated with a few doggies, and normally you've got to fish through them to reap the rewards of any better fish. It's a low water mark. I'm at the moment now about 3.5 hours before low water, so I'm a little bit early in the tide, but the plan of action is to fish it all the way down over low water, then a few hours back up again, and fingers crossed we get a few bites and some action for you guys to see, and also some action for me to get a few rod benders. Sit back and enjoy, folks. I'll take you through the rigs and the bits and bobs as we get going. Let's do it. I'll put this rod out. We've got 1 fish in. I know I've said it in the past, folks, and I've said it in previous videos, but if you are unstable on your feet, like I just am there, do not come to this mark, because it's a nightmare. The footing is an absolute nightmare. It drives everyone mental, but you just got to put up with it. Picked up a lot of weed on this rod. Hopefully that's not a big issue today, a big load of weed. There we go. First cast, first dogfish. Well, there you see it, guys. There's the 2 baits that I'm putting out. Fishing 1 rod on the pennel with a size 4.0 Manta Extra point hook and a size 4.0 Top Gun as the pennel hook. That is fishing on squid and sardine baits, courtesy of Southwest Sea Bait. You can see a nice big mouthful there for the rays. And on the single hook rig for the smooth hounds, I'm fishing a size 5.0 Top Gun with crab bait. So I'm just going to show you how I'm baiting these up now, my fish baits. I'm fishing half sardine, so I'm cutting the sardine on an angle in 2, and what I do is I put the hook through the angle piece like so. That's the point hook, that's a 4.0, and I'm just whipping the point hook in place first like so, and I'll whip it all the way to the end of the line like so, and back down again around to the hook like that. Just tie that one off for a second. There you go. Then I'm taking my pennel hook, which in this instant is a Top Gun hook, and I'm just simply wrapping that around as you do with your pennel like so, and hooking it through the nose like that, so you've got them sticking out there. And then we're just simply wrapping the squid along the full length. Get it all nice and tightly wrapped in. Keep wrap so it's nice and tight. There we go. Tie that off, couple of half hitches, and bosh. That's the baits I'm putting out. As you can see there, that is lovely and scent filled, full of juices. Half sardine with a squid. Now, I just started having a little bit of a little knock on this right hand rod here. The right hand rod is the one on the fish bait. The little subtle touch. Just had another little knock there, I think. And again, yeah, there's something having a go there. I'm going to wind down and see if we've got something on here, folks. We're in. Well, we've got a hell of a lot of weight on here. It feels like a pretty tidy fish. I reckon we've got a ray on here. Slowly does it. In she comes. What do we have? We've got something circling around. And what do we have? Coming into the... What have we got? We've got a ray. We have got a blonde ray. Ha ha ha. There we go, a lovely blonde ray. Excellent stuff. There we go, folks. A beautiful blonde ray. Give me a right nice little scrap, hugging the bottom all the way like they do. And yeah, well pleased with that. Very, very good. It's been absolutely quiet. I've not had a single bite the whole day. And then straight into that, it's just coming towards low water. So what a brilliant result that was. Brilliant stuff. Over the moon with that. Excellent. Lovely blonde ray. Just walk her out a little. Just let her get moving. Lovely blonde ray going back, folks. Have a look at that. Excellent stuff. Right, I've just had a big slack liner, folks, on my crab bait. A nice hit. Just starting to kick off here, folks, isn't it? That's coming in towards me. I'm going to wind down and see if we've got something on there. I think we've missed the bite there. That was a big bang. And we've missed it. Don't believe it. Trash me, look. Damn. Check that, folks. A nice eggy crab bait. How could any self-respecting hound refuse that? And there you have the white mark in the background, folks. I'm just going to pop this one out. There we go. Lovely. A little bit of action starting to happen. We've just had that blonde ray and I've just missed an absolute smashdown from the on the crab from a hound. So hopefully that's a little sign of things to come. Just as that tide's just started to move on the flood now, we're just past low water and it's just started to go. And Mr. Doggy comes along. So here's the rig, folks, the old drop down pulley rig. For those who are not familiar with it, what you've got is a lead with a rig body, and you've got one of these little end swivels sliding up and down the rig body, if you can see that, with a couple of beads either side, and they slide all the way down to the lead or all the way up to a pulley bead, which is there. And what happens is, to rig it up, it's a clip down rig. What you do is, if I just quickly show you, stick it in the clip like so. You pull the end swivel all the way up to a little swivel that you see on the end of your rig body there, and that hooks in place. So what you've got is a pulley bead with an end swivel. There you go, that's the rig. It's going all the way down to your bait there. When it unclips, what happens is the little end swivel here releases the swivel, and that has got your rig body, your hook length on it, and it slides all the way down to the lead. So you've got a drop down pulley rig. Let's go and pop this one out. Now we're just starting to get a bit of a little flutter of rain coming down. I've got my rain jacket there, and I think I'm going to need it actually. Drop of the wet stuff has come through, and feels like it's going to be thunder and lightning almost, whether it's got a real close feel to it. There we go, we're in. This one's on the crab bait, I think. Well, we've got something kicking away here, folks. I think we might have a little hound on here, by all accounts. Hopefully so. That was on the crab bait. It's only been out there for a couple of minutes, and it's just straight away gone over. Took a little bit of drag. Oh, it's kicking away. There you go. We do have an hound in the surf. Beautiful stuff. Can't ask for more than that. It's just, he's giving a good account of himself in close. Let's pull him up. Lovely job. There we go. Not a massive fish by any means, but hound's a hound. There we go, good people. We have got a very, very angry hound. Beautiful stuff. Kicking off now. That's 2 bites on the crab in minutes. And Mr. Hound is on the bank. Lovely job, well pleased. Turning into a right good little session. Now let's just let this one go. Whoosh. There you go, lovely stuff. Whew. Check that out. That sun is beaming. Scorchio. What a lovely day it's turned out. Can't argue with that. Look, I'm absolutely cooking. I just moved my rod back to escape from the water, and as I was putting it back down, the clicker was still running. And I thought, hang on a minute, what's going on there? And lo and behold, cool, yeah, we've got a feisty old fish on the end. Took a liking for my crab. He's shooting across. Beautiful. Well, sometimes you can have a nightmare here with dogfish and whatnot, but when it's fishing like this, what a brilliant bit of sport this is. It's cutting across the swim, this one. Gone right over to the right hand side. I don't know whether it's under. It is under. Just gonna, yeah, it's darting to the right. Just trying to put a little bit of pressure on it going this way. There we go. Just pull this one up. Lovely, another nice hound. Yeah, great stuff, great fun, and what a lovely session this is turning out. There we go. There you go, folks. Hound number 2. Clicker's going off on the other rod, but I think I've got a big clump of weed on it. I'm gonna just go and let this one go. Lovely stuff. Here we go, mate. Back she goes. Now then, folks, as the sun blazes high in the sky and the tide starts coming up, it's time to call it a day. I've had a really enjoyable day here today, out on the cobbles. Obviously had a few nice fish as well, which is always going to make it better, but the actual weather and conditions have been so nice also. We're really into the spring, summertime now, and it's just absolutely a pleasure to be out doing it. I hope you've enjoyed it, and if you haven't already, don't forget to like and subscribe, please. It doesn't cost a thing, and I put out similar sort of content every single week, as the people that follow me know. Other than that, we'll see you again next week. Have a nice week ahead and enjoy your fishing, folks. Ciao for now.